Morning, folks. That storm come through yesterday, come back again in the middle of the night, about 3 in the morning, and then it was again probably 6 o'clock or so this morning. I think that might have been too much for that little calf. Wouldn't get up this morning. We took a towel out there, and it really wasn't that wet, but put a towel underneath its belly and finally got it standing up. It's still over there standing. We draped the towel over it, but I don't know. It sure doesn't look very good. My trap here has been set off, but I bet it was either turkey or wind. I got my camera out so I can find that out. Yeah, this is all tipped over too. The wind was really blowing hard. I bet that's all it was. But anyhow, we're gonna run into town here and talk to some folks, see what we can do for this little guy. I don't know. That calf is so thin. It's basically been starving itself. Now, don't know if that one's gonna make it. The other problem is, I guess they've outlawed over-the-counter antibiotics. You have to have the vet come out and look, and our vet's not doing cattle anymore, so she said they don't even carry it, and they're not even supposed to give you anything or sell it. So that's a problem. We'll have to talk to one of the ranchers and see if we can't get a shot of LA200 or something. Little calf still standing. We've been in town for about an hour. It is eating. I don't know, maybe it'll still make it, but we ended up going to town getting some milk replacers since it's so thin, and maybe that'll help it a little bit. And they told me wrong. They do sell LA200 in the over-the-counter. I was told you couldn't buy any antibiotics anymore that way. So, give it a shot and see if he'll have a bottle. Yeah, this poor calf, very thin, very, very thin. At least it's trying. When we come walking out here, it was eating a little bit of grass. Wait and see. The other one, comparably, it was just as thin, but it's doing reasonably well. It's looking quite a little bit better. Didn't want a lot of that bottle, but it's eating a little grass, so I don't know. In the afternoon. This little guy's been standing most of the day. Make sure that towel doesn't get tangled up on him. I don't know if he needs that anymore or not. A little bit of a windbreak anyhow. How you doing, pal? Wait and see. This one, like I said, it's doing a lot better. It's still thin, but it looks a lot meatier than that other one does. It's dry too. Good morning again. Today is the next day, and we had kind of an interesting start to the morning. I woke up to get a cup of coffee and looked out the window, and here's one of the burros on its back, feet in the air, kicking like crazy, and looked like doggone aerobics. But the one burro we have, oh, look at there, a little snake in the water. I don't know, hopefully I got that on there. Anyway, the one burro we have was given to us. Its name was Dudley. We just call him Lumpy because he's got weird fat deposits all over his body. I'm not even sure where they're at. They must be laying down over there in the tall grass. Hopefully not with his legs in the air. But his back is flat as a tabletop. I mean, absolutely flat. And he rolled over onto his back and couldn't get up again. He's done that twice now. And if you've never been around horses or mules or burros, that'll kill them. The cows too. If they're down too long, especially upside down, they don't live long. So that's going to be a problem. We're going to have to keep watching him. He was on flat ground. A lot of times they'll roll into a little hole or something, you know, and that does it. But he was on flat ground. So, always something to watch for. And then this little calf, it was down kind of in a low spot and couldn't get up. And I'm not sure it can get up anyway. But we got it up too, all the while in our bathrobes and rubber boots. But yesterday, all it would eat was a half of a bottle. And today, Cindy was able to get a whole bottle down it. So then the burros come over, and they were curious what it had and knocked it down. So I'll stand this guy up again if I can. Sometimes it takes two of us. It's not, I mean, he's heavy enough, but more than that, you lift him up and he doesn't, or she doesn't put her legs underneath her, and kind of makes it hard. Still coughing. That LA200, I gave it a full dose yesterday, and reading on it, it says a single dose, but kind of feels like I should give it some more. I don't know how much would be too much. But probably won't do it today. Maybe I'll give it some more tomorrow and see what happens. Overall, I think she's doing better, but you know, I've been around cattle enough that kind of seems like just when you think you're winning and they're going to make it, down they go. That's it. Oh, look at there, muskrat. This ditch has a few muskrats in it. I never really trap it that much. I do once in a while, but Cindy's got ducks, and then that goose, I don't want to catch any of them. There's a culvert runs under the road over there. Usually I put a conibear in that and call it good. Oh, there he is again. And my camera's probably not going to focus that far. I probably should give up on this one and use another one. Actually, it looks like there's two of them. Battery's about done. Figures. Where'd that little snake get off to? There he goes. She's pretty weak, but once she's standing, she does do okay. Well, I guess as long as it's still able to stand up, we got a chance. It's pretty weak. This other one, like I say, there, that grass is tall enough. I don't even see that one. That little calf, it's doing really well. That's the one that fell in the water that we were thinking might die, but she's putting on weight and looking good. This one, we've been doctoring. Not so much. Poor little thing's awful thin. But she's still able to stand and eating, so maybe there's a chance. I hope. So the first thing I gotta do today is get back on this tractor bucket and fix it up. Patch these holes here. Another one there. That's worn through and torn. But I need to cut this off and then add this to it underneath. Kind of wish I'd used the grater blade on the bottom. It's thicker than I really wanted it to be. This would have worked better, but it's welded on there now and hard to remove, so I guess it's going to be what it is. Next time I'll do it the opposite way. Hopefully that'll be a while from now. Well, shoot. I'm real close to having the bottom half of that off, but I am out of oxygen. Oh, now I gotta run to town. Dang it, I was hoping to get this thing finished. This quick little repair job is taking a lot longer than I thought. But I got that on. I need to fix that end. I still got to weld around the edges of this corner. Fix that gap there. That blade, I shouldn't have used a grater blade. It's too thick. And this one kind of popped up on me when I welded the top. And I gotta figure out a way to push that down and tack it. I'm not so good with the upside down stuff, but might have to do it that way. If I put the bucket on and then press down, I can get it good and flat. But for now, it's I think 7 in the evening and I'm getting tired, so see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Hillbilly, doggone him. He just sent me a text. Says, going fishing tomorrow, 4 a.m. You want to go? Oh, yeah, do I want to go? Yeah, I want to go. Come and get me. See ya, folks. Bye.